you're going to jump out the plane without a parachute. Because the only person that can save you is God.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are in that position because you're trying to hang on to man's point of view of what you need to be doing versus listen to what God's telling you to do. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the More Purpose Podcast,
where we talk faith and finances.
I'm your host, Clarence.
And your co-host, Marlon.
And today we are here with episode 7.
Yes, sir.
You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
So I hope y'all ready for this because we about to tap on entrepreneurship, relationships, school, goals, work ethic, whatever it is.
Everything.
Saving.
Yeah.
Everything. So I hope y'all ready to get your notepad, get your popcorn, get your mind right, open your ears, put your headphones in, whatever it is you got to do.
It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a real good one.
Yeah.
We're trying to tell y'all, you get what you put in.
Yeah.
You only get what you put in. So we hope that y'all get something from this and it motivates you to actually lock in on what you need to lock in on.
Yes, sir.
But today we really wanted to tap into you reap what you sow, because most people complain about different situations that they're in, but don't realize they're in that situation because they didn't put the work in the first place.
Yes.
Like complaining about not being having the body they want to have in the gym, but you're not working out consistently and eating the right foods to get to that point. A lot of people expect things to happen in the blink of an eye or to happen off of you working one day, being consistent 1 day or 2 days and expect results.
Yeah.
When sometimes, in reality, everything doesn't happen in 1 or 2 days. It happens off you getting 1% better gradually over time in like a year's view, and then you'll finally start seeing results. But that comes from you planting the right seeds.
Yeah. I think people, they really get frustrated because they don't see instant results. I find myself at that place too.
Yeah.
And I think that's a scary place to be in because, like you said, it doesn't take just 1 day of being consistent or 1 day of sowing and then you see a harvest. But I always just think of somebody who plants a seed or a plant or whatever it may be, a flower or whatever. When they plant it, what happens? They have to go back and continue to water it, because if they don't water it, it's not going to grow to how it's fully supposed to be and fully develop how it was meant to. So I feel like a lot of people will plant a seed or they'll sow a seed but don't water it.
No, I agree 100%, because think about the times that when mom used to have like plants around the house and everything, and she tells us to water something. While she out of town, and we don't do it. What happens when you don't water the plant?
It dies.
You see the plant start dying off. You're not nurturing it right.
Yeah.
You're not feeding it what it needs to be fed. You're not giving it the energy it needs, the sunlight, the water, so on and so forth. And it's the same thing with us people, our goals, whatever it is that we aspire to do. Like, God has called all of us to be set apart, to be lights in every room that we walk in, to be able to just plant seeds in other people so they can be gravitated towards being closer to God. But if we're not planting seeds and we're not watering the people that we're called to water, where does that leave them?
Yeah.
Basically, like, not fulfilling our assignments. And I feel like that also relates with just everyday life in general. Like, people, I'm gonna speak for myself. I know that what I do right now as a photographer, I know it's one of my purposes and one of my callings to plant seeds while I'm taking pictures.
Yeah.
Like, I get the fulfillment out of taking pictures while I'm with my clients versus me editing. Me editing is not, it's not me interacting with nobody.
Yeah.
But when I'm actually doing a photo shoot and I get to pour into somebody that may be having a bad day, that I'm dropping a seed because God has blessed me to be able to understand people's emotions, and I'm getting better and better every time because I'm seeing different types of people every single day, different types of emotions and different type of tells that basically lets me know, oh, that person might need prayer. Ask them, are they okay? Get them some energy so they can make them feel better. They might have had a bad day beforehand, but now you have the power to turn the whole day around. And let them know, like, God love you. Like, just little things like that. What seeds are you planting around your friends, your family members, co-workers, whatever it is? Like, are you the person that's planting seeds and nurturing them, or are you the person that's leaving everybody to dry?
Yeah. And I think that's a good point because some people are selfish with their seed. Like, they want everybody to sow into them or pour into them, but they don't sow no seeds. They don't water nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that, it goes back to the title. You reap what you sow. A lot of people complain about not reaping. They don't have good friends. They don't have nobody around them positive. But first, before you complain about anything, stop and look at yourself. Am I giving out what I'm asking for? Am I giving out what I'm asking for? And I think that's a big thing because I know you talked about how you do that when you're as you're taking photos and stuff like that. But I'm not you, but I would be 100% sure that you would say that you receive everything that you give out, whether like people being nice to you or whatever. You can never go wrong with sowing seeds. It comes with connections. People, think about how many people just bring your name up. I'm not saying you're the best photographer, but think about how many people bring your name up to other people just because how nice you was. Doesn't mean you was the best. But
that's a prime example of how is that right there. You don't have to be the best at what you do for people to even spread your name around.
I'm telling you.
Because God, the way God works in favor, you cannot be qualified for the job at all. But if you plant a seed to the right person,
that one
right
person,
it can change your trajectory
for
the rest of your life. But it's all off your energy.
Yes.
You're not gonna be able to plant the right seed if your energy is bad. If you over here negative, gossiping, cursing people out, doing a whole bunch of different stuff that's not planting the right energy. It's not planting the right type of thing of what Jesus would do.
Yeah.
Like, nah, if you planting light and giving people joy and confidence in themselves and giving them the reassurance and love and doing everything out of the right intentions and the heart posture, you only can expect good things to come back to you.
Yeah. And it's the law of attraction.
Yeah, literally.
And I feel like God has given us, because God created everything, I believe God has given us like the blueprint of how to receive things back unto us. But some people miss the plan of, okay, I plant the seed, I don't water it. It's not gonna be what you want it to be. And that's why in a lot of areas of our lives, we don't fully see that benefit, or we don't fully see the full picture of a flower, you know what I'm saying, or a full plant, because we're not always pouring into it. Like, I found myself getting frustrated with stuff I would half do in a way, or I do it for a week, and it's like, hold on, God, well, I'm not seeing no results. But it's a continuous water, even when you don't see results.
I feel like on top of that, bro, like when we're not receiving results, sometimes they make us, like my situation, sometimes I don't want to plant seeds because I'm being a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to put my foot towards this and plant this seed because I feel like it's not going to reap nothing.
Yeah.
From me doing it right now. I want to wait until I have everything stored up so I can just store everything at one time. But sometimes that only delays you from getting the blessing. Yeah. And that goes back to what Ecclesiastes says in chapter 11, I think. And it says, Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 4, it says, farmers who wait for perfect weather never plant. If they watch every cloud, they never harvest.
So you just sitting observing, trying to dot your I's and cross your T's, looking at every detail. Is the time right? Is the season right?
Out.
Is my money good? Is this going on in my life?
At some point, you gotta take a risk.
Oh, this is my thing, though, because I feel like we think that we have all day.
Bro.
No, for real, we think we all have. But like, I'm not even just speaking about death, because yes, only death is promised, meaning you don't know when your day is, of course. But then also just on a practical level, whether it's business or anything, or opportunity or doors open, that window is small. Because think about it. It's an offer on the table, and you have to decide whether I'm going to do it or not. Yeah. And if you wait too long and that offer's not there, you can't come back around when you say, "Oh, I'm ready now," and they're like, "Oh no, we didn't move to the next person." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we done already. We went to the next candidate. So you got to look at it like that, because some opportunities that God opens for us, it's a small window, and we have to become. I said this. It's so crazy because I was talking about this on my video, and Holy Spirit gave it to me. I was saying we have to be more obsessed with obedience than we are with the outcome.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, we have to be more obsessed with just, I'm doing it because God told me I'm going to be obedient and continue to plant the seed, water the seed, instead of being so obsessed with, how is this going to turn out? How many people going to watch this? Is an opportunity going to come out of it as a job? Am I going to get paid for it?
Bro, that goes perfectly with the next scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 6. It says, plant your seed in the morning and keep busy all afternoon, for you don't know if profit will come from one activity or another, or maybe both.
Yeah.
That's a prime example of that, because you being obedient and planting them seeds consistently, regardless of the outcome, regardless of any type of turnout, result, or whatever, you doing that over time, stacking them seeds up.
It's proven. It's a proven method.
The harvest will come at some point.
Yeah, it has.
It's coming at some point.
That's what I said. It has to come. He gave us the blueprint.
Literally.
It's just timing. And I think that's where people get frustrated with the timing, like that timing fact.
But we're in a microwave generation, though.
That's true.
Like,
that's true. You want everything instantly. And social media and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
It
plays a huge part, especially seeing people your age or young. Like, we got people we got 16-year-olds that's millionaires, you know what I'm saying? It
makes you feel like you're behind.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're behind. So, and that's why it's like, I got to be rich by tomorrow. I got to get it by tomorrow. My business has to blow by tomorrow.
Bro, that's crazy, because that's facts. Like, social media has changed our viewpoint on what success is and the age of success, marriage, all that. Yeah. It's like everything has been fast forwarded, but in reality, you're right on time.
Yeah.
Everybody's timing is different. And God's timing for everybody is different. So it's like all of us comparing to other people's lives and trying to get stuff as fast as they got it. One, you don't know what they did to get there. Two, you don't know what God had to put them through to get to that point.
Yeah.
And three, you might not, if you try to pray for it now, you might fumble the bag.
Yeah,
because it's premature. You ain't nurture everything right. You ain't nurture your character enough yet.
Yeah.
You ain't get molded yet. You ain't get enough dirt on you. You need dirt on the roots to grow.
Yeah.
You don't got enough dirt on your body. Ain't enough stuff that hasn't happened to your life yet.
Yeah.
So it's like you need all these different things that's gonna help build your character up to even be able to steward the blessings that you want for your life. But that all comes in time, like you said.
Yeah, I think we do have to rewire our viewpoint on success. So from what I'm getting from this is that each person in the world, my success should be planting the seed that God wants me to plant and watering that seed
every day.
That's my success. So what I mean by that, this podcast is your seed. Success is you being obedient and watering the seed, showing up and filming this podcast every single day. So in somebody else's life, that may be a different scenario, but that's what success should be. Keeping your eye on your task. I can only focus on my plant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at your plant and how good it's growing, I'm going to forget to water mine. No cap. I'm like, CL got a nice plant over there. It got nice flowers and everything. And because I'm looking over there, my plant just right there dying.
Like, dude, go nurture it, bro.
Yeah, go water your plant, bro. Nah, for real. And that's what our success should be. That we should be focused on the seed that God has called us to plant and keep watering it, no matter if we see a result or not.
But like, that's the thing, bro. Like, real success is walking in obedience. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everybody's definition of success gets construed or changed when their eyes are not on what God wants for them.
Yeah.
Cause like you can literally be successful every day by obeying God on whatever He told you to do. No matter if you made $100,000 in one day, no matter if you only made $10 in a day, or whatever it is that your version of like monetary value, or whatever it is that God told you to do. Like God's version of success for you has nothing to do with materialistic stuff. Like we have to actually like focus on more so. All right, God, what's your will for the day versus mine?
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. I was going to say that when you're not connected to the source, success to you will always lead to fleshly desires.
Every time.
And what I mean by that is like whether it's just having money, like just to spend it, or just to get your lust or whatever you want, or just to have fame and stuff for your own benefit and your own motives and stuff like that. Bro. And when you're not connected to the source, you always have like a perverted view of success. So yeah.
Do you think that when it comes to planting seeds, do you feel like a lot of people sleep their blessing away?
Like as far as like real life sleep?
Yeah, real life, like people will, like, you know how like the Bible says you have a slothful spirit?
Yes.
It's like, do you feel like there's people out here that pray and ask God for this, but don't know how to actually get out of bed and go get it? Like,
yes. And I think honestly, sometimes it can be a form of like that slothful laziness thing. I feel like a lot of times actually there is a form of spiritual warfare to where it's like, because that it used to happen to me a lot where it's like I would have all these ideas and creativity and stuff like that,
and no motion.
Like I want to get up and do it. It's like, why can't I get out the bed? Like this ain't normal. Like this is like something's really trying to like
moving, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I don't feel like moving. But yeah, a lot of people definitely do sleep like their opportunity, their blessing away. And I think mainly it's because it stems from procrastination. Well, first, I think it stems from fear. It stems from fear first. We talk ourselves out of it in our head. Then after we talk ourselves out of it, we procrastinate. We'll say we're doing it on the back end. And then after we procrastinate, we just end up not doing it at all. And then it passes us by.
The saying when they say delayed obedience is still disobedience, like that's facts. Like I feel like a lot of people have. I might be top one procrastinator. Like James,
I'm trying to do better with that.
Working on that on every single day. But it do be bad. It's like it'd be a mental battle every day. Like to have the mindset and the motivation to wake up every day, get out the bed and get to it. Lock in. God, what we doing today? Versus 9 o'clock, alarm go off, snooze.
Yeah.
Sleep in some more. Wake up, 11 o'clock, snooze. Lay down some more. Half your day gone.
Bro, time be moving fast.
Half your day is gone.
We just got here this morning and it's already
like
time done flew.
That's what I'm saying. Time is already flew.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring that up is because I was reading Proverbs and it said Proverbs chapter 10 verse 5. It says a wise youth harvest in the summer, but one who sleeps during harvest is a disgrace. And harvesting in the summer is basically like
storing up.
Yeah, you storing up, like because winter's gonna come at some point. The moon gonna come up, sun gonna go down at some point. It's gonna rain at some point.
Yeah.
So it's like, while it's raining, will you be mentally prepared and ready for it?
And that's the thing, because while you're asleep, somebody else is working though.
Exactly.
I was just talking about how fear, procrastination, and this can go under laziness also. A lot of these different things that we go through, especially being in this generation with social media, a lot of it we don't realize how it stems and it directs directly to comparison right after the fact.
Literally.
Because you will be lazy. God will tell you to do something and you don't do it out of fear, or you're just lazy, or you're procrastinating. And then as soon as you see somebody else that's doing what you were supposed to do, now you comparing. You're like, oh, why can't I do that? Or why don't I have that? But God's looking at you like you could have that and more, whatever you're supposed to have for your specific lane, but you didn't have the willpower to get up and go get it. While you were asleep, they was harvesting to get it.
Yes, bro. And then on top of that, what you looking for may not be what I have in store for you.
Yes.
So you may be praying for the wrong thing. Or you may be asking for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And then also, like we said before, your prayer's not matching your work ethic. You praying for this, I want to give it to you, but you're not taking no steps towards that junk.
And that's why I said when you plant the seed, you should still be working.
Yes.
Because like we can't just do this and it's like, okay, I'm gonna just let it do what it do. I'm just let God work. Cause I find myself doing that a lot too. I'm just let God do his work. It was like, no, you need to put your hands on it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. Bro, you realize like we would not be here today if I ain't take my 2 steps so God can take 5 of them things.
Yes.
So it's like a lot of people, matter of fact, it's probably gonna be a lot of people that's watching this that's in that season of life right now where they're in a position where they're gonna have to jump out the plane without a parachute. You're gonna have to jump out the plane without a parachute because the only person that can save you is God.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are in that position because you're trying to hang on to man's point of view of what you need to be doing versus listen to what God's telling you to do. And sometimes what God's telling you to do, like Miles' book says, it may make you look stupid. It may go against the grain. It may go against the social norm. But when you're called to be set apart, everybody's not gonna understand what God has told you to do because it's for you.
Yeah.
Like everybody didn't understand me dropping out of school to do photography full time until I started showing them what God has shown me to do. Like until I started giving them a visual representation of what it means. I have faith like I got with God, like how me and God's relationship is. Then it was like, hold on. Oh, so this is why he dropped out.
Yeah.
This who God is. Like sometimes God will want to use you and your faith, like where you gonna touch your faith at, to get the glory out of the situation and bring even more people to like start being like, hold on, all right, let me see who God is. Let me read my Bible too.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that whole season when I dropped out of school, bro, I can't tell you how many people started following me, started showing love, started asking me questions, started asking me about writing goals, so back to 2 and 2, all that. Like, it was so many people that was showing love and supporting and want to know more about God and my journey, my relationship with God off of my faith. Yeah. Off of me taking a leap of faith and saying, I don't care what y'all got going on, I know what God told me. Yeah. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all can say it's not a good idea. This is that. But now the proof is in the pudding. Yeah. Because not only did you bet against me,
you bet against God.
You bet against God.
Yeah.
And what did Dad say all the time?
Me plus God's majority. Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So your mindset has to change. Like when you know that your back is against the wall and you have to make 1 or 2 options. It's either follow what everybody else is saying or open your ears, block out all the distractions, and open your ears to what God's will is for your life. You have to start consistently asking God, what is your will? What is your will? What is your will? Not mine. Not my own. Not me being distracted by my family and friends and different people I see on social media. Because what I see on them, I might think I can do that, but that might not be my calling. Yeah. You going out of turn. You going the wrong lane. You taking the wrong turn. Matter of fact, you going backwards. Trying to do something else that God has put on someone else that he's graced them for. Yeah. It's not grace for you like that. You might be graced to do something else completely different in the same field, but it could be different in a different aspect. So it's like knowing that, all right, bet. They might not agree with this. My friends might not think it's a good idea. But if God has physically told me to do this or to start stepping towards this, who am I to tell him no?
Listen.
Who am I to tell him no? Because it go back to track record. God has never failed me one time. Never. So it's like if I have any doubts, I have to go back in my mind and be like, all right, bet. God has not once failed me. And if I thought he failed me, he came through 10 times more than what I thought I was supposed to get. Yeah. If I walk in obedience, I know that God's going to protect me wherever I go.
Every single time.
Which is why you have that mindset of, if I jump out this plane, God, you got to catch me.
He is.
I'm betting on you. Yeah. I'm betting on you. I jumped out the porch.
I mean, that'd be the biggest thing, like, trying to calculate risk. Yeah. When you calculating risk too much.
Counting the costs.
You don't move. Yeah. I was just thinking, like, as you doing the plane, I was talking earlier, I was saying how, like, just imagine you're in a helicopter and it's coming out of the sky. It's falling out of the sky. It's on fire or whatever. You're scared of heights. Yeah. You're scared of heights, but either you jump out or you stay in the helicopter while it crashes and you have a parachute on. But you're scared, but you have the fear. You have the fear of heights. On the other side of fear is you saving your life. If I bow down to fear, I lose my life.
That's good.
And it just makes me think about that. Like, okay, I may be scared to do something, but a lot of times we run away from it We run away from fear, not realizing that on the other side is something way bigger, bro.
I love how you said that, bro. Because like, while you saying that, it made me think like you just said, you in a burning helicopter.
A burning helicopter, and you're scared of heights.
You're scared of heights,
and you have something
a parachute,
and God is the parachute. You have something on you that can save your life, but because I'm scared to jump, I'm standing right there. And so a lot of times when we stay in a place because we're so scared and we get the analysis paralysis, or we start to overcomplicate things, we don't make no movement at all.
Be stagnant,
and it causes us to be stagnant. But in that case, it's death, of course.
Yeah,
but you don't get no growth.
I think it's really crazy, like how your fears can literally keep you from jumping into God's arms.
Yeah,
God sitting there like this, bro. Like think about it, like when we was younger, and matter of fact, with our niece and nephew, prime example.
Yeah,
when they on the edge of the bed and they trying to jump into your arms, they think about trusting you. They look like, can I jump? Like, can I do this? You tell them like, come on, like jump. Like,
I got you.
I'm gonna catch you.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how God be with us. But it's like your fear. You can't let your fear overpower your faith in believing that God has, like, He's gonna catch you. He's gonna protect you. Like when you have the mindset of knowing that God's gonna keep you safe through any hurt, harm, or danger, or if He's telling you to do something that may seem risky, it's for a reason. Like God is gonna protect you along the way. If it seems like it's gonna fail, God hold your hand along the whole way because it's something you need to go through and that fail to get lifted up in some type of way. But it's like a trust fall.
Yeah,
I remember that you had said like a trust fall too.
Yeah. Cause like trust fall, you gotta think about it. On a trust fall, you can't see the person behind you. That's what makes it a trust fall. I can't see you, but I have to trust to know that if I fall back, I'm not gonna hit this ground.
You're gonna catch me.
Think about that's
OD. But look, think about it like this.
That's OD.
For them, practical terms. If I turn around and I'm in a relationship with Marlon. Marlon, my brother. I have a relationship with him. If I turn around, I know 9 times out of 10, matter of fact, 10 times out of 10, hopefully, prayerfully.
What you about to say?
Marlon gonna catch me.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
I know Marlon gonna catch me because I'm in a relationship though. Because I know, proven time after time, 22 years of life for me.
Yeah.
Marlon's been there, nonstop. So it's like, who am I to tell him he's not gonna catch me this time?
Yeah.
Same thing with God.
But to go back to dropping seeds, that comes from dropping seeds in your relationship with God also, though.
That's facts.
You know what I mean by planting seeds is putting that time in.
Intimate time.
So to get on that topic now, how many people stop or get inconsistent with their relationship with God because they feel like they're planting seeds, talking to God, reading their word, and they feel like they're seeing no results, bro? Think about that.
I one of them.
I know, me too.
Yeah, me too. I be going through the phases too.
Yeah, me too. It's a constant battle.
Constant cycle, bro. You be on fire for a whole month. The next month, you be like,
I'm sick of watering. Listen.
Yeah, I don't feel like reading today.
That's real.
Like,
That's real.
Keep it a band. I've been loafing these last 2 days.
Me too.
Last 3 days.
Me too, truly.
In fact, I'll say this last week, I've been loafing.
Yeah.
Like, I've been, like, playing, bro. Like, waking up knowing I need to read my Bible. And when I do it, we'll go do everything else but read my Bible. I'll pray in the car or something like that, but it's just like,
yeah, still.
But like you said, when you're called to reach a new level of intimacy with God, it'll get harder and harder for you to do. You'll start feeling more resistance.
That is true.
It's like another level you have to break through to get to that another level of intimacy.
Yeah, that's true. And that was my confirmation for right now. Because listen, that's why I've been feeling like a friction. Like, but I realize God is calling me to go deeper with Him. Like deeper. Like, okay, you done the, you know what I'm saying? You done the bare minimum. You're too comfortable at waking up and reading a chapter. You know what I'm saying? You're too comfortable with just praying for 10 minutes. You're too comfortable with whatever, listening to a little worship song. No, I need, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I need more water. Pour the thing. Dump it.
Dump the whole thing on me. Dump it. That's crazy, bro. Because I just got that from. Well, I told you about this morning when I was doing stocks.
Yeah. So
I was doing the stocks, and I was explaining to Capri about that, John. I was explaining how certain stocks, they have a support and a resistance.
Yeah.
And once you break through a certain resistance, you'll go to a new level of higher highs in price. And I was like, but this time today, you seen I was up $500.
Yeah.
As soon as it hit resistance, it came right back down.
Jesus.
But think about it spiritually. Every time you get like a new spiritual high, it's going to be another roof, like a whole nother level of something that's going to keep you from breaking through that new experience, that new level of intimacy. So it's like, then you hit that high gone, drop back down, you be like, dang.
You got to break through it.
You got to break through it again. Now you have to build back up. Be like, all right, God, let me put the time in. Let me get the ambition and the motivation again to know I need to like make set a time, like set aside time. Yeah, be intentional about it.
Yeah, that's confirmation for somebody who watching too.
For sure.
Like, if you feeling exactly what we're feeling, I'm sure most people are feeling that very thing where it's like it's kind of like a friction, like it's one of those things where it's like you want to read your Bible,
want to do it,
you want to pray, and you don't ever find yourself doing these things, or you don't do it for the amount of time that you want to do it, or you kind of put him on the back burner. Yeah, or you go through it real quickly and it's like, I just did it. Yeah, I know God's trying to do it. I did to do it. God's trying to take you, like, he wants you to go deeper in him, because I feel like as we elevate in the natural aspect, like in real life also, we have to elevate in the spiritual realm.
Yes, bro.
Because we will only be as strong as our relationship with God. And especially as we're praying these prayers that God, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. But it's like, okay, I can't drop everything on you when you can't even, you know what I'm saying, get right with me first. Because you're only as strong as me.
Bro, literally.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to, like, to myself, I don't know how valid this is, but I've been thinking to myself sometimes, I'd be like, bro, your old faith from 2 years ago ain't gonna be what moved the mountain this time.
It's not. I think that's valid.
Yeah, like,
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, like the faith I had back in college.
Yeah, so that was baby faith.
That's baby faith. Like, you need a whole nother level of faith now to move this stuff.
And you gotta think about it like that. That faith was good for that season.
Yeah.
That faith got you through those trials.
Exactly.
But what happens when you try to implement that faith on a bigger trial?
You gonna fold like a chair.
Listen.
Every time.
Because that was a little minor situation. My car broke down. Okay, now what happens when a situation comes and you need faith?
That was a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, you need faith.
Yeah,
like, you need real faith.
You need real faith. You need
no, for real. That's
real faith.
That's real.
You better think you can walk on water today, brother.
Yeah.
Come on, you need crazy faith like Mike Todd be saying. Like, you better make something shake.
Yeah.
But like, I just love how God's always in like patience with us. He's always in open arms. He's always there waiting for us. It's just more so on us taking that step.
Yeah.
Yo.
Right
Time out.
You right
here.
Yeah.
I know you not watching this video.
Yeah.
Ain't like and subscribe.
Listen.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Why you playing? You know, bro. Come on now. Like, real talk. I thought we was family.
So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that little bell, because when you do that, you'll get every alert for when we post. We don't want you to just be a stranger part of this channel. We want to bring you into the family. You know what I'm saying?
You never know what episode may drop that you may need for your life right now in this very moment.
Exactly.
So turn the post notifications on. We love you. We appreciate you.
And we hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. So I got a question to switch the topic a little bit. We're still on the topic of sowing seeds.
Yeah.
What do you do when you're sowing seeds of positivity but reaping seeds of negativity? Whether that's friendships, relationships, with your family, whatever environment you may be in, at work, at school, trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to sow those seeds, but you're receiving negativity back.
I say you just keep praying and keep sowing. Because eventually, think about it like this, if your account negative, if you keep putting money in there, eventually it's going to be positive again at some point.
Yeah.
If you got debt, you keep paying on that debt, it's going to become positive at some point. You're not going to be debt. You're not going to be in debt no more.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you have a whole lot of negativity, you keep sowing, you keep doing your thing, 1% by 1% every day, one by one, they're going to start getting more positive.
That's good.
One by one. As long as you saying, God, help me and help them, like, open their eyes and be more positive and more loving and accept my love.
Yeah.
Then you'll start seeing result, because you're doing it on God's will. Like, God, like, what is your will? Or another way, it can be you need to cut the root.
Yeah.
You planting seed on the wrong ground.
That's a good one.
You might not be called to plant seed in that room or in that environment. You plant seed to somewhere where the plant can't grow.
Or they don't want to grow.
Or they don't want to grow.
Yeah.
Like, you know how sometimes plants, is there like a saying where plants can get like too much sun? Or too much water?
Yes, they can get too much sun and too much water.
Yeah, you putting too much water in there, they get annoyed at you.
Yeah.
They ready for you to leave. It's time for you to move.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So you have to like know what God's will is for your life in that season, or the environment where it is, because you could be trying to plant something to people that's hearts are hardened. And it might not be called for you to touch them. It might be called for someone else to like make them unravel their heart and all that. But it's just more so on knowing what God's will is and just staying consistent and praying and knowing that, all right, God, listen, I'm showing love. Somebody gonna show love back.
and that's the reason I asked. That's the reason I asked, because I know there's a lot of people out there that may be frustrated because it's like, okay, I'm sowing kindness and I'm sowing positivity, but God, why am I not getting that back? And a lot of people give up at that point where it's like, okay, God, I'm done. I'm done sowing this positivity. You know what I'm saying?
You
stuff
keep
like
going.
that. So
what do you feel like you would do in this situation?
I just gotta continue to be positive. I'm gonna need God's strength, of course. Because listen, because Marlon wouldn't want to listen. If somebody treat me this way, Marlon don't want to. But ultimately, it goes back down to just wanting to be like God. But like you said, knowing which ground to sow on, because some people are worth investing in. And like our dad always says, you don't know what somebody else is going through. So that negativity it may not be formed. It really may not be you.
Yeah.
Even if it is with you, it still may be a spirit in them. Exactly. It may not be that person that's frustrated with you, but the spirit is like, when it's around, it's a friction. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the reason why you need to be tapped in with God.
Yes.
Because when you have a relationship with God, then you'll have the discernment to know.
Yes.
I know they're not mad at me personally.
And the grace to handle it.
Exactly. You won't take it personally because you'll be like, no, I know their problem's not with me.
Yeah.
I know they might be having a bad day for something that happened at home. So like you won't exactly like you say, you won't take things as personal anymore because you'll have the discernment and the grace to know. Hold on. Let me pause real quick. What would God what would Jesus do?
Yeah.
All right, bet. They may be having a bad day. They may have let their anger out on me. They may have said some words that they didn't mean right now.
God, give me the words to say.
God, give me the words to say, and give me the heart posture to be able to still love them unconditionally, regardless if they hurt me or not.
Yeah, I don't like, and that's my biggest thing. Whenever something like that happens, I try to like always pray, God, help me not to see that person, whether they did wrong. Help me to see you, because think about it like this: somebody may wrong me, but if I see God in the situation, I'm not gonna say nothing negative to him.
Exactly.
God, help me to see you even in that person, even when that person don't even look like you or act like you.
What was the thing you said? I think you said at Bible study about planting a seed to a negative person, like just you planting a seed to them. At some point, their heart going. You said something like that.
I don't remember.
You be saying like you doing your part is planting a seed is all you need to do versus them. It's up to them if they're going.
Because some people, you know what I'm saying? You can't because at the end of the day, you can't make anybody do anything, but as long as you're doing your part, planting the seed, God has to handle the rest.
That's right.
And it's between that person if he wants help from God or not, you know what I'm saying?
And some people are more stubborn than others.
Yeah,
so it's like,
definitely. And some people, it takes more time than others.
Literally.
Yeah.
And sometimes it really be a test on you, like how God did with Moses and in Exodus.
Yeah.
Like he's saying like I hardened Pharaoh's heart. It's like you need to keep obeying me. Like keep obeying, and it's going
plague after plague after plague.
Keep obeying.
After plague after plague after plague.
I don't care how long it takes, you better keep obeying.
Yeah.
Because at some point that tree gonna come down.
Yeah. But it's just the thing, because God ultimately hardened his heart for him to get the glory.
To get the glory out of the situation.
Yeah. And
think about it. Think if you one of the nice people in the world and you run into one of the meanest people, nastiest people that you ever met, and God got you, you just feel called to keep being nice to them. Even if you're not getting no results right then and there. It might take months.
It might.
A year, 2 years, whatever it is. At some point, they're going to start transitioning if it's in God's will. They're going to start transitioning because one thing you said that God put in your heart to say, test their heart.
Yeah.
Or you learned more about them to know the root of why they're really mad.
And then in doing so, you're showing them the love of God.
Yes, bro.
That gives them another opportunity to grow closer to God, because you just express what God would do or Jesus would do if he was here.
Bro, I cannot stand. It just really be irritating.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Christians, church people, so on and so forth, will say they believe in God and everything, but their action and their heart does not show people we believe in God. Like
the greatest commandment.
Bro, our actions show the opposite. Like you say you believe in God, you say you love all people and everything, but you over here cursing this person out.
Yeah.
Doing this, talking about this person. All that. Like you're not pouring into nobody that needs to get poured into. Like you're not helping nobody out.
But that's why those people reap that.
That's facts. That's facts. Reap what you sow.
Hey, you reap what you sow.
Get what you put in.
Why do I get friends to talk about me? That's what you be putting in.
You don't like, but it takes for someone else to call you out on it for you to realize that you're even doing it.
That person will be frustrated, boy. Listen,
be hurt. Like, but think about how many times where like I don't be feeling like being that guy sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause but like I must be for me. I know sometimes somebody has to tell me that I'm doing something for me to realize I'm doing it.
Yeah, to be aware. Yeah, that's true.
You won't be aware of it until somebody calls it out on you.
Somebody show you, yeah.
Because you don't think about you doing it when you're doing it.
Yeah, especially if you've been accustomed to it.
Exactly. If it's like a habit, you're not thinking about you doing it. It's just natural to do it. But if somebody calls you out and be like, hey, CL, you do this a lot. You might get offended at the time, but then you'll start realizing every time you do it, you'll be like, hold on. I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to be like, Marlon, like, I've been catching, like, you've been gossiping a lot lately, like, relax on that. You might catch an attitude with me and be like, nah, I don't be gossiping. Next time you gossip, you be like, hold on. I might need to watch my words right now.
And it's a check.
But that's still planting the seed right there. It's like,
still planting
the seed. It's like planting the seed of truth, like letting you know, as a friend, as a brother, as a family member, as a person that loves you, I don't want you to fall down that rabbit hole of sin, of just gossiping about other people or going down the wrong path and doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen about you talking about the wrong person. Love to you.
I'm telling you. You can't. Yeah, y'all need to watch who y'all speaking on too.
Facts. You don't know who you talking about.
Speaking on. Boy.
You don't know who they know.
Yeah, you don't know who they are.
Facts.
In Christ in general.
Fact, bro. You playing one of God's soldiers on his kids.
I don't speak on nobody, bro.
Literally.
I don't even let people talk about the people around me if they're not in the room.
I'm like, yo,
like, listen,
no, next topic.
Next
topic.
Switch that topic. Cause
next topic.
Nah, I ain't getting included in none of that.
Bro.
Nah. Them words come back. They come back to bite you in the worst way. But
like, what they say, if you're not praying for me, don't talk about me.
Yes.
Simple as that.
If you're not praying for me, don't post about me. Don't talk about me. Don't whatever.
Now, bro, if you're not trying to find no solution to this problem.
If you're not praying, don't speak on it.
Don't speak on it.
Yeah.
I remember it's been a couple times where we had to like step in and say that because like y'all don't know what other people are going through.
Yeah.
Or the ridicule that they're getting, even though the intentions might not even be what they're getting. Like the energy they're getting is the opposite of what the intentions that they had and doing what they was doing.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes you have to move in love or have a discernment or understanding like everybody's human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like nobody's perfect. I don't know why we be acting like we perfect. Like people in like society acts like everybody's supposed to be perfect, but nobody's supposed to be perfect. But Jesus.
Its own ideology in a way, like
no doubt.
Yeah, but I do have a question. What do you think about? Well, not what do you think? How important is it to sow seeds of serving? Because serving is one of the greatest ways to sow seeds. Whether you're serving a mentor in the business field, serving at your job, you might be the lowest person on the job, and then you serve your way up. Think about every high up person; they have served somebody, and people don't realize that serving is one of the greatest seeds you can sow.
It's crazy you just asked that. Because Monday, I was reading about like motor racing. And if you remember, matter of fact, remember in GTA, if you was racing and you was sitting behind somebody, you can get like a slipstream and you'll make you faster and go around them.
Yeah.
Same thing with motor racing. It says in motor racing to pass another car by driving behind it to gain speed using less power before accelerating and moving past it. So it's basically saying like sowing seed to mentors from entrepreneurs or anybody that just needs a mentor.
It'll get you where you need to go faster.
Basically, sowing into mentor, bro, is basically saying like exactly. It'll get you to where you need to go faster with the least mistakes of what they went through to get there.
Yeah.
So all the mistakes and everything that they went through, the experiences, the lessons, everything they did to get to where they are today. If you get the right mentor that's called to you, they'll be able to show you everything they did and show you which steps to take and which steps not to take. Like my mentor, he'll let me know. You're doing too much. You're focusing on too many different things. Yeah. Narrow your focus down. Focus on one thing. Master that first, and then go on to the next thing. Yeah. Because when your focus is spread thin, now you're giving everything only a piece of you. Yeah. Like you're not giving everything your best ability, your full energy. And when you start doing that, now you're hindering your relationship with God because you got all this going on. Now God on the back burner. Yeah. Instead of you just focusing on one thing and making God a priority on top of that one thing to let Him just have full access and control over what happens with that. Yeah. Like. Mentors can really just put you in a position that if you expect yourself to get somewhere in 10 years, they can get you there in 5. Yeah. It's just on who you planting to seed to. You have to make sure it's good ground. You have to make sure who you're sowing to is good ground. Like my mentor, my mom always told me, like, you sow where you want to go. Yeah. So I know my mentor, he's done everything that I want to do already. And he's 28. So it's like, when I met him in New York, when I seen him in New York and everything, I sold into him. Yeah. Because I said, God keeps showing me, sowing to you because this is where I want to go. This is where I see myself in the future. And everything. You're a living vision of what God has been showing me of where I'm gonna be. Yeah. So let me sow into you because I know there's something that God has put in your heart to pour into me. Yeah. That I need to go.
Yeah, that. Especially somebody's pouring into you for free.
Bro,
not charging you, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all the story because like it's crazy how everything turned out. Cause remember I told you I went to InvestFest. For y'all that don't know what InvestFest is, it's like a big conference of entrepreneurs that all meet up. Earn Leisure, they run the event. Yeah. I went to InvestFest. This is my first time flying anywhere by myself, going to any type of event by myself. But I had felt led to go to the event. Like God had on my heart strongly, you need to be at that event. You need to be in that event. Ask Marlon, ask my family, everybody.
Talking about it the whole,
I told all them, I said, yo, I want y'all to come with me to the event. Nobody came, but God said you need to be there. So I came to my conclusion. I'm gonna be there with or without y'all. Love to y'all. I'm gonna be there. I get to the event. I'm in the VIP zone. I want to invest in myself and meet as many people as possible and network. Because you can't go to these events and not network. They're meant for networking, for you to meet somebody new, all that stuff. Yeah. While I'm at the event, I start seeing this dude. He's doing like 5 things at one time. Like I'm in the VIP section chilling. I don't know why he's there. I'm chilling in the corner just observing everybody. He over here holding a VIP behind the line, telling the photographer what to do. Videographer, record this. Yeah. All right. Ask this question right here. Security, make sure they hold him back over here. He doing 5 different things at one time. I'm like, bro, how is he moving this fluent?
Who is that?
Like he was like in his like what's the
element?
word? Yeah, he's in his element. Like it was just so easy for him.
Yeah.
Like doing 5 different things at one time. I was like, bro, he is like killing this joint. Like he's going crazy. So fast forward after that, I see that. I tell bro, I was like, hey, bro, you doing your thing, bro. I leave. Come back home a week later. I didn't know who he was. I know who he was. A week later, tell me why he found my page.
That is sick.
Look.
That is sick.
Bro found my page off our podcast stuff. Now go back to Plant the Seed. Like right there.
Yeah.
Think about that. Zoom out. Go back to Plant the Seed of the podcast. Because we want to do the podcast. He wouldn't have found the page.
It aligns with something else for your whole, something completely separate with your personal life.
Yes.
But if you didn't plant this seed, you know what I'm saying?
If I ain't plant this seed, that wouldn't have reached him.
You wouldn't know if he would have ever seen your page. Because it would have just been like, you're doing your thing, man. Okay, you never see that man again.
Bro DM'd me.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fake page. I'm like, bro, there's no way. This dude I just seen at the event.
Yeah.
He don't know who I am. He just DM'd me and said, hey, bro, I love what you represent. I love what you're doing. You up next.
God.
Random dude that's a millionaire in InvestFest.
Yeah.
That's running all the event. He run the whole media. He has a media company that runs everything at the event.
Yeah.
He DM me. He found my page.
That's crazy.
Said, yo, you up next. DM me first. Follow me and everything. I said, yo, there's no way, bro, just follow me.
I want nobody but God, boy.
I DM back. I say, bro, you don't even know this, but I was just peeping you at the event.
Yeah.
Like watching everything you was doing. I just wanted to let you know, like, bro, you was going crazy. Like you was doing your thing. And I was observing. I learned something new from just watching you do your thing. You keep doing what you're doing. I love to see it. Hope we can link up, everything. That go by. Next event happens where they had Market Mondays in New York. I bring JP and Nat and all them with me, all my friends. So we go to the event. He hit me up. He said, hey, little bro, you here? Jesus I was like, Christ. Yo, yeah. He was like, yo, come to the front. He all the way in the front of the stage.
Tell him, I want you to tell him what you did though when you got there.
I don't know about it.
Yeah.
Oh, when we got there, when I got to the event?
Yeah.
So when I got to, like, right when I met him?
No, just what he had you to do. Serve.
Oh, no. That's after this. That's after this. So I get there, because this is when I first sold it to him. I get there. I dap him up. When I tell y'all, bro, because it's my first time, like, actually talking to him face to face. Like, talking to him face to face. As soon as I get there, dap me up, hug me like I was his little brother for real.
Yeah.
Like we was family.
Yeah,
like he knew me for, like his whole life.
Yeah.
Hug me and everything, dap me up. And then he started pouring to me OD. Like, Jaden right there just watching him, like, talking. He pouring to me. I'm just not meeting you.
Yeah.
This is my first time actually having a conversation with you. And you pouring to me
OD. Was God ordained.
Like, God was, like, flowing through him. Because he was saying everything that was on my heart at the time. I was like, bro,
couldn't express.
I was like, bro, there's no way God is winning like this. I'm getting hot right now talking about it.
Yeah.
So then we doing all that. And that right there was like when God gave me like the push. He was like, sold it to him. So that's when I sold it to him. Now I was like, yo, my mom said, I just saw where I want to go. You can't tell me no right now, bro. Like, I know you might not take money and everything, this and that, but this is my way of sowing into you and letting you know that, like, I'm serious about, like, just appreciating you for just the words, the love that you've been showing, for just looking out right now and everything. Even if you don't do nothing else, I still want to sow into you because me following your page is enough for me.
Yeah.
Like, all that. Bro told me, mind y'all, this is why I was praying for a mentor for like a couple months straight.
That's crazy.
Bro told me, I didn't have to ask. He said, y'all meet up with us at the event. Because, mind you, we're just at the event, buy tickets, regular civilians in the event, sitting down, we watching Floyd, Earn Leisure, Ian Dunlap, all them coming up there speaking, all that stuff. After that, we're supposed to go back home. He said, nah, y'all come with me, so we about to go out to eat together as a family.
Yeah.
We all about to go out to eat after this, John. Y'all hit me up after this event. I'm going to get y'all there. I'm going to let you meet everybody.
Jesus
Favorite.
Christ.
Meet everybody. We end up going out to eat with them. We sitting at the table. He said, Clarence, what's your business idea and everything? Doing this, doing that. Conversation goes on. He said, all right, cool. I'm your mentor now. My heart dropped.
Yeah.
Because, like, it felt like that one day was like a month's worth of answered prayers.
You was watering the seed. You was planting the seed in prayer, though.
Planting the seed in prayer, bro. And constantly praying for it, constantly seeking, constantly knocking, constantly taking a step forward.
Yeah.
Nobody told me to go to New York.
Yeah.
Go to the event. Invest in myself, go to the event. You have to be able to put in something to get something out.
Yeah.
If I ain't go to the event, if I ain't go to either one of the events, I wouldn't have met him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to chop it up with him. He wouldn't have been able to see me in person, dap me up, talk to me, all that stuff. And for me to be able to be blessed to be able to just be in the room with all those different type of millionaires and wealthy people that's influential and all that stuff, that's people I want to be around on a consistent basis. He'd be around them all the time. He's one of them.
That's OD.
So then fast forward from there, he ended up having an event in Atlanta. And in that event in Atlanta, he had basically said, hey, he even asked. He just said, like, yeah, he's looking for people to help out, this and that. And I told him, So I know for me,
Yeah.
from watching Marlon, my y'all, Marlon was in his wilderness season and everything. And from Marlon, what I've learned is you can never go wrong serving somebody else.
Listen, get your hands on something.
Get your hands dirty.
And so I kind of like, just to pause right there,
Mhm.
I think I pride myself on the most that, because a lot of people they think they're only an asset if they have money. They think they're only an asset if they have fame. They think they're only an asset if they got a resource or a connection. I found out quick and early that if I feel like I don't bring nothing else to the table, one thing nobody would never be able to say about me is Marlon he won't just sitting around. He got his hands on something.
Yeah,
he was
every time.
He was an asset in that way. He was willing to serve in any role.
Mhm.
He put his pride to the side and get in where I'm a utility guy.
Yes,
I'm
bro.
gonna get in where I fit in.
And let me tell you something. My pride was so hurt.
It hurts.
It hurt.
It does.
Cause like, bro, in my mind, I'm looking like, I texted him. He ain't have to ask me nothing. I texted him. I said, yo, I'm on the way to Atlanta. If you need any help with your event today, this weekend, let me know. I got you. Whatever it is.
We had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah.
You
I
told
called
me.
you.
Yeah, you called me. Yeah,
I called you because
you was like, bro.
me saying that, you know how you say something, but you don't
Yeah.
mean it to like the full extent.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, if you need anything, like let me know.
Yeah.
Cause my mom, I'm a photographer.
You say it and yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, if you need pictures or anything, I got you.
And then it's the fact that you paid to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I paid to
you're
get
not
here.
thinking about.
I just here to enjoy the event.
Yeah.
He invited me to the event. I'm here to enjoy the event. He invited me to his business anniversary stuff. So he's like inviting me and my boy JP to his intimate business relations. Like, I'm meeting everybody. I'm meeting Steve Harvey, stock dude. I mean, millionaire real estate people that I follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
I met Shoshana. I've been following her for forever.
Yeah.
She got her own franchise ice cream company in Atlanta and different
That's
states and
what's up.
everything. Like, I met her in person for the first time. And I was like, bro, this is really crazy. Like, everybody's in here.
Yeah.
So we get there, and instead of me taking pictures, his assistant was like, "Can I come serve food?"
Say it again.
His assistant said, instead, I walked in there with the expectation of, I'm gonna help you with pictures.
Mm-hmm.
He said, all right, bet I'm gonna see my assistant's number.
Okay, think about it like this. You're a photographer.
I'm a photographer.
Taking pictures is comfortable for you.
Exactly.
So run it back.
Run it back. There you go. Break it down,
Yeah,
Marlon.
go run it back. Go tell the story.
I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
So I walked in there saying, hey, bro, if you need help with anything, let me know. I got you. In the mindset of, I can help you with pictures because that's what I do.
That's my element.
That's my element. That's what I do. That's what I know I can get you a good value out of.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, cool. I'm going to speak to my assistant, and she'll let you know everything we need.
Yeah.
My mom look like, I bet. I just help with the pictures, all that. She texts me and says, hey, can you help serve food? I stopped. I paused. I called Marlon.
The ultimate heart posture check.
Let me tell you something. My pride was tested.
I promise you, I don't know his mentor personally, but I promise you, if you didn't serve food that day, y'all relationship would not be the same. I
guarantee that.
I could put 100% of that.
I guarantee that.
Because I think also he probably wanted to see.
But Marlon, watch the end of the story. I guarantee that. Because she said that. It took me like 10 minutes. I called you.
Hey, not serve food.
But I love you.
You know who I am.
I said serve food.
More purpose.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I ain't coming no serve no food.
Oh,
Bro.
crazy.
I paid to be here.
Yeah.
I didn't serve no. I'm not serving no food.
Yeah.
But then I was like, bro, I know that different things can be a test to like get to where I really need to be.
Yeah.
Because I know that in reality, God can literally be showing you a test to be like, all right, are you how your heart posture gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna switch it up? Are you gonna do something else? Like, are you gonna put your pride to the side and see what you're gonna do and serve? Because in reality, I've never served before, so I didn't know what that feeling was like. So it's like I had to really sit down and think, what's the wisest decision? Talking to Jane, I'm looking like, hey brother, it might be a test, brother. It might be a test.
It was the ultimate test. And I think the biggest thing to take from that for whoever is watching, excuse me, that serving is never comfortable.
At all.
I always think about, so Jesus is the greatest example of serving. And think about that. He came back to serve us. Think about when he was on the cross. He was like, God, if you can, let this bitter cup pass from me. Meaning, like, if you can, do I do I have to, like, do I got to do this? It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't convenient.
Bro, at all. Like, me and Jaden in the hotel room, like, yo, we ain't coming for all that, bro. Like, and Jaden, he got more pride than me.
Yeah.
But what really, this ain't it was a test, though, because we get to the event, we get there, his assistant came to me and was like, all right, bet, so which one of y'all helping with serving the food and everything? I look at Jaden and Nat, they looking at me like, I said, I put my pride aside, I said, I got it, I'm gonna serve the food. I serve the food, I go back in the kitchen, I go to serve the food and everything, I start putting the apron on, all that stuff, gloves, all that. But this where real, like, friendship come in, real love, real teamwork and everything come in.
Yeah.
Where God will start revealing to you, like, all right, but who really down to get their hands dirty? Who really down to, like, grow in this level.
Mm-hmm.
Jay didn't come back there. See him put the gloves on. He said, yo, C. I said, what? Put the gloves on. He said, yo, take the gloves off. I got it.
That's real.
I looked at him. I said, what? Jaden, you don't got nothing. You got more pride than me. Shut up. He said, yo, chatting, you chatting, you bugging. He said, yo, go. You better go back. He said, he said, this is what he said word for word. He said, see, you belong out there. You need to be out there talking to them.
Jesus.
Go out there. I got it.
Tune for the team.
Hurry up before I change my mind.
He told for the team.
But that's love. Like that touched me.
But he don't know that him doing that was also sowing a seed in his life though.
Exactly. I'm getting chills right now.
Everything is seed.
That's my boy.
Everything, bro.
That's my boy. Hey, Jaden, you my boy. I love you, boy.
Everything is seed. Like it don't matter what phase it is. Like everything is a seed plant. He planted a seed in his own life doing that.
Yeah, bro, Marlon. So then after that, he starts serving food. People testing his character like, oh, he bad. Like JP is not one of them. Jaden is not going around like willingly saying, I'm going to help serve. This is that. No, JP he got the little tray serving the food. People over here asking for napkins and stuff. He up here getting irritated. He look like, listen, don't ask for nothing else.
Listen.
But while he's doing that, he's serving the food and everything. And then when he got to the back, one of my boy Jalil's peoples came up to him and said, thank you so much for doing this. You're doing a real good job and everything. And even though he was irritated, he started thinking about it. He was like, matter of fact, you know what? He went over to the girl that gave us the task in the first place and gave her a hug and said, thank you for allowing me to do this.
Hey, boy.
Because God knows I needed to be in the situation to help my pride and my posture.
Jesus. Gave
her a hug and apologized to her and said, thank you for putting me in this position and everything. So me and JP, hand in hand, serving everybody, helping out. I take pictures, I make sure JP good, make sure his energy good and everything, Event ends. We make sure everybody go. We help him packing stuff up, all that and everything. Jalil pulls me and him over. Because Jalil, he talking to everybody at the business event. We not really messing with him at the event. We let him do his thing. Let him enjoy himself, all that stuff. Event ends. We about to take a picture together. He pulls us over. He says, hey, yo, I seen how y'all was serving. Y'all didn't have to do none of that. He said, but exactly what y'all doing right now is exactly what I did to get to where I am today.
Listen.
When I tell you that was all the confirmation in the world.
Serving is the greatest seed ever.
That was all the confirmation in the world. Because in me and JP's mindsets, we want to be millionaires, we want to be wealthy, we want to be in these rooms, this and that. But it's like, what are you willing to do to get there? Think about it. We're not millionaires. We have no value here. But if we can help out and put a helping hand, and so that we're not prideful enough to like help out and just show love and still walk around with a smile on our face, even if we don't want to do this. What makes you think that they will want to help put you on to something else, something new that you can do if you're not going to show the right posture?
Well, serving gets you into rooms you have no access to.
Heart drop when he said that.
It's crazy. Think about hotels. Think about the service. They push the carts.
Yeah.
They come into your room to clean. Well, that's the way they get access into the room. Serving. Nah. Time
out. Run it back. Run it back.
You crazy, bro.
That went over their head.
You crazy.
That went over the camera.
I said service gets you into rooms you have no access to.
Bro.
Think about the service. Think about the service at hotels and how they knock on the door. Room service, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Of course, they do have a key to your room, but it's because they're offering a service. They come and clean your room. When you go and serve, it gets you into access to those rooms.
Holy Spirit.
And then it gets you into rooms that you're not even qualified for, honestly. You're in a room. Listen, my bank account may not look like nobody's bank account in this room.
At all.
But I'm here.
But you know how
I want to serve some food.
You know how I got here? Through favor, through prayer, through planting seeds consistently. Even when there was no result.
Seeds.
From being intimate with God to know his voice when he said, yo, get up and go to this event.
Yeah.
Invest in yourself. Go to this event. I don't care who's there. I don't care if you go by yourself.
Plant the seed.
Go to this event. Think about it. If we never start this podcast, if I never go to the event,
it's a trickle down effect, bro.
If I ever go to the other event to meet him in person, for him to even bring me around, to take me under his wing, to tell me, he told me in front of Earn Your Leisure, I'm your mentor now. We're making conversation. He told Ian Dunlap, who is a multimillionaire in stocks. He told him to his face. He said, "Yeah, this is one of my mentees now. I'm his mentor now." To him,
Jesus Christ.
Ian Dunlap told me to my face. Matter of fact, I watch him every Monday. I watch him all the time, every week. He said, "Jalil talking this much about you. He believe in you a lot."
That's a light-skinned dude?
Yeah. He believe in you a lot because he has a lot of passion in his voice right now, a lot of faith in you. That means you somebody special, man.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, bro,
It's
I was lost for words.
A lot to take in.
I was stuck.
Yeah.
But it's like at the end of Jalil's event, bro, when he said, yo, y'all serving and doing this, I didn't have to do this, but it's the fact that y'all did it for me at my event, at my business event. I had to serve the same way y'all serving right now to get to where I am today. I had to help out all these people who do this and do that. Like, all this that y'all doing right now is only stepping stones to getting further and further along where I want to be in real life.
It's a shortcut. It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code.
But the problem is
hard.
You can give somebody a cheat code, but they won't do it because of the heart posture. Because
Pride.
it's a cheat code, but it's a cheat code that everybody's not willing to take.
And you're uncomfortable. Like it made me and JP uncomfortable because like, bro, I'm not coming here to do all that, bro.
That's the part about it.
And my mom like, bro, I'm not buy this flight, this hotel, all this stuff to come out here and clean or to serve food. Like no. But when I thought about it, I was like, bro, my job even being a mentee in general. Like if he says he's my mentor, my job even being here in general is to make sure he good, make sure his event runs smoothly. So it's like putting my pride aside, me trying to be selfish just to be in the room around a whole bunch of people. Yeah. No.
Look for opportunity.
Look for opportunity that you're not gonna get if you didn't serve.
Listen.
That like it was really a blessing in disguise. And it showed me like what a true friend is. Like my boy, my brother, he my brother at this point. My boy JP told me, take the apron off, take the gloves off. I got it. You need to be out there. Yeah. That's love. Cause you didn't have to do that. Yeah. I bring you as a plus one. Yeah. You didn't have to come here and serve or nothing. You could have came here and enjoyed the event. Yeah. You could have been straight. You could have been chilling. He said, no, you need to be out there. I got it. Yeah. And ended up blessing both of us.
AJ, I'm telling you, bro.
Watch what seeds y'all planting.
You read what you sow. You read what you sow, bro.
Let me tell you something. That was a blessed weekend, boy.
Listen, this is a great episode. This is a blessed episode.
This definitely a blessed episode.
This one of the ones.
I hope somebody needed that story, bro, because that don't really got me fired back up.
Yeah,
now.
It took a left turn for the greater good.
I hope somebody
took a great turn.
No, for sure. Holy Spirit started whamming. That hotel joint was OD.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is great episode.
Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Hope y'all
Devontae Christ.
Nah.
My fault, Ron.
Nah. You're beat for that. Thank y'all for tuning into this episode, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Leave a review for us, please. Make sure y'all download the episodes. In fact, follow the podcast page, which way it will automatically download the episodes for y'all. Yeah. And y'all be caught up to all the new episodes that drop on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever else y'all choose to watch it on. Make sure y'all actually leave some comments in the YouTube section too, because we like to see y'all responses, how y'all feel about the conversation. Yeah. What's y'all perspective on it too? Like, what do y'all think? What do y'all think is the definition of reaping what you sow? And how do you plant seeds in your own life? What do you plant seeds to best give God the glory in your life? And are y'all in a season of struggle? Are y'all in a season of resistance where you feel like you haven't got past that roof of where you need to get to where a new level with God in your relationship? Other than that, new episode about to drop right now. So let's y'all go tune in with it. And we love y'all. We appreciate all y'all support. Yes, make sure y'all hop in the Bible study group chat too as well. And
if you love Marlon from More Purpose Podcast, you would love his other channel also. At Marlon Sellers 8. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I had to put my little plug in. Yeah, my channel is called Motivate with Marlon, but you can find me at Marlon Sellers 8. I'm doing everything from vlogging our lives. You'll see him also vlogging us when we go to speak, vlogging when we're behind the scenes of filming podcasts, and just more motivational things in just a personal way of just being a young black man growing up in this world. So please go subscribe to my channel also. Thank you.
Matter of fact, on top of that, I'm in a season of student mode and planting and refurbishing this business. If you follow my Sellers Media page and would like a photo shoot, whatever you need, I got videographers on deck. We got y'all. Whatever y'all need is, fly us out.
You need to get that fire back. We need it.
Lock us back in. DM me right now. We're going to get you a consultation. We're going to get you a shoot. And we're going to drop some fire.
Hey, look, while you got your fire back, we filming and all this stuff in the studio with all these nice pictures on the wall. It's time to get some more. And what I mean by that is it's time for new reenactments, my brother. New movie creations. So if you're seeing this right now, go ahead, drop in the comments. Tell CL or Sellers Media that we need to see more creations because that's when you was in your element. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, I was different bag.
This wall, this is a
empty.
You got a whole lot of wall to fill up.
Not for sure. We loafing over here, but we got y'all. We gonna lock back in.
Yes, sir.
But we appreciate y'all for tuning in again. Love y'all. Be safe and just make sure y'all be enlightened everywhere y'all go. Plant the seed.
Yes, sir. Love.
Y'all be safe.